Good time zone, everybody. I didn't turn the music down. There we go. Hi, folks.
How's everyone doing?
Yeah, how are we doing? Check.
Time zone, morning.
Yeah, evening for us. Still insanely fucking hot, though.
Yes.
So it says it's 68 outside. It's probably 85 in here. So.
Yeah, it was like 90 degrees outside today.
Horrible today.
Yeah, it's been awful. How are you? How is everyone
Hi, folks.
doing?
Did you leave the fan on in there, by the way?
Yes, I
Okay,
did.
good. I know the doors are open.
Yes, the doors, windows are open, the fan's on. Hi, Late Night Moth.
Hi, Late Night Moth. Thank you for being here. Also, thank you for the follow, host 00312. I don't know if that's a bot or not. I don't want to assume. I got burned on that last on a recent stream, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Thanks you for the follow anyway, even if you are a bot. As long as you are not here to spam, we're fine with that. For those of you who are here for the first time, if there are any of you, especially on the VOD, hi VOD people.
Hi VOD.
My name is Annie. I use she, her pronouns, and I'm an audio editor at Rusty Quill. Oh, we already have the dog here, panting at the gate. He's like, why am I not in there?
Yeah.
That's my fiance, Naomi.
Hello.
The lovely and talented. And the dog who is whimpering immediately on the other side of the door next to us is Olive.
She can see us. There's a baby gate.
It's just a baby gate. Just a baby gate.
Really?
She's just very distressed and angry at us.
Yes.
Yeah, now she's smooshing, looking grumpy on the bed.
Oh, big smooch?
Yeah.
She's a smooshy lady.
Oh, I'm sniffing
Anna.
something. Hi, Anna. Hello. Sorry. I'm getting distracted by my own damn dog.
She is very cute.
We're going to jump into some Fall Guys, though.
Yep, we're doing that.
This was intended to be a cash type of deal tonight.
Surprise, late night, or early morning, depending on where you are.
Yeah.
Stream.
Surprise, odd time
Yes.
stream. Smaller audience expected.
Yes.
And
we are planning to raid into GAMS.
yeah, it's going to be interesting. So, the black screen for a second, by the way, while this launches. We're going to play we're going to mostly play Fall Guys. We may play Fall Guys all the way through, depending on but that ends up being up to her discretion because at around 11-ish, so that's an hour and a half, I'm going to have to dash to do some laundry.
Mm-hmm. At the laundromat.
I have to drive out to the laundromat and do some laundry tonight because it's my only day off work until... Well, Saturday I'll have Saturday night off, but I will still be working during the day. And we need clean stuff for these ladies behind me, guinea pigs. And we need clean stuff for us. I need clean shit for work.
Yep.
And so she'll be taking over. She may continue to play Fall Guys, or she may...
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Hey, look, it's you.
I know! And what day is it? Is it still the 9th?
Oh,
It's gotta be the 9th right now, right? It's the 7th.
It's the 7th.
Oh, sick. Oh my god, I can get Shere Khan right now.
Okay.
Alright, we have a mission for tonight, chat. Anyway, so she might continue playing, or she might play some DVD.
Yes. So,
Oh my god, it's King Louis!
Oh, King Louis!
Ah!
Which, by the way, is a trans man.
What?
King Louis is a trans man.
Oh, yeah,
or
yeah.
trans orangutan, rather. Because everything
it's
about...
the King Louis costume today.
Everything about the way that King Louis is drawn, that is a female orangutan. So,
yeah.
King Louis is trans.
Okay.
Just saying that.
I need 22,000 credits before we get offline tonight. I might press you into...
Oh, gosh. Okay. I'm really not good at Fall Guys. But, so, the reason why we're excited about Shere Khan, do you want to explain why we're excited about Shere Khan?
Oh, look at this is the snake pattern.
Aww.
Nika. Is that the snake, right, in Jungle Book?
I think so.
The hypnotizing
it's been a long time.
snake. Anyway, so one of the first shows that I ever did as an actor, because I was only ever really in Hexafor. No, thank you. No hexagons, thank you. Sorry, I'm trying to focus two things at once here. I did act for several years, but I was largely in children's theater right up until I was... Yeah. Shere Khan is in the store, 22,000 credits, so I need to earn a lot tonight. So I might press her into service to earn me more after I leave. Well, I have a few days to do that. Anyway, one of the first shows I was ever in was Jungle Book, and I was Shere Khan.
Yes. Do you think you got cast because you're ginger?
I think that's part of it. I just think that there was, by and large, the group of kids who were involved in that show, with one or two exceptions who would not have fit the role at all. By and large, that was a show cast of kids who had trouble with lines, and they needed Shere Khan to be on point.
See, Aaron always so we were part of the same children's theater, but we didn't do shows together. We've talked about this a lot.
Yeah.
But Aaron had a habit, the other director there, who I primarily worked with, had a habit of casting kids with speech impediments as narrators or people who had a lot of lines, and he did that with me, and that's how I lost my speech impediment. None of the speech therapy in the world, my parents paid so much money for speech therapy, could have gotten rid of my speech impediment, but he put me front and center for a lot of roles, and really fast my speech impediment went away. Sorry, you just remind me of that when you were talking about.
No, it's okay.
But yeah, important roles still would probably go to a slightly older kid who.
I wasn't even that. I don't think I was in the. I was certainly in the older half of kids in that, but I was only 13 at the most.
You were also like 12. Tall and lanky.
Well, I've always been tall and lanky.
Yeah.
Except for now.
Yeah. But you were a string bean for a long
time. Anyway, so a particular focus during that show was also that the director, Melody, wanted us to like one of the focuses for the older kids to learn in acting, in terms of acting skills. She wanted was improv when you forget a line, or like when something goes wrong or whatever. And so this one's always funny to me because I didn't come up with this one myself. This was very much Melody, our director, fed me this line and then forgot she had fed
during
it to
a
me.
rehearsal. Yeah.
But basically, there was this particular part in the show. We were not doing Disney's, by the way. This is not Disney's The Jungle Book. This was just the Kipling. So it was an abridged version of the original Kipling.
Disney rights were too expensive.
Well, yeah, they probably weren't available at the time.
Yeah,
in fact, but
there he is.
There he is. And so there's a bit in the show where Shere Khan is coming to like take Mowgli away from the wolves or whatever, unless somebody in the jungle will speak for him. Who here will speak for the child? Like basically daring people to stand up to him. Will you? And then eventually Bagheera pops up. Bagheera and Baloo pop up. But I was supposed to do it. We had a stairs off the front of the stage, right? Not like a thrust or anything, and not a hard apron. We had stairs that went down into the house, and rows of carpet squares set up in the front rows for little kids.
For little kids, yeah.
Yeah,
so
like
there
little
was a sign.
siblings
There was assigned seating in like chairs, but like parents would send up like the little kids to sit in the front if they wanted to. They don't really do it anymore, but they did for a long time.
Yeah, because they don't really use the venues anymore, where it was good to do that.
Yeah.
But anyway, my direction was, during that part where you say, will anyone speak for this child? Anyone? You will go down the steps about halfway, you'll get in some kids' faces, try to make them cry. Go on and do it. And, so one night, in rehearsal I had asked, well, what the hell do I do if they start speaking up? What the hell do I do if it's the opposite? Because all it takes is one little kid. She's like, me, and all the other kids will find it funny to keep doing the same thing.
Yeah.
And so I was like, so what happens if that starts to happen, right? What happens if they start to, like, one kid starts a chain reaction of people speaking up, you know what I mean, of kids calling out. And she fed me this line, and then one day it happened, one of our 6 shows, I just went up to the front, and all these kids start getting up and yelling, me, I'll do it, me, and then and so more and more kids start getting up and all this stuff, and then all I did was, as I was turning back up the stage, I waited till one particularly loud kid yelled, and I just stopped, and I turned back, and I went, don't add yourself to the menu, and then walked off. dead silent in the house.
Yeah.
Felt good about it.
And then Mel wouldn't stop fucking talking about it.
Yeah, they would never stop talking. Like none of the adults at the theater would ever stop talking about the improv for like 5 or 6 years. But it's like, you fucking told me to say that.
It's like I'm very flattered, but you gave me that.
You told me to say it.
Melody.
But it was supposed to do.
Yeah.
But anyway, that was such a fun show. It was one of the coolest costumes I've ever had, because what they did for that was a very sort of minimalist, like artsy theater version. That was like, I mean, in my opinion, it was kind of the budget community children's theater version of the like Lion King costumes.
Oh, like
from
the Broadway version.
Because what we did was, and this is very much again on a budget, to be clear. There's no moving parts or anything fancy with it, but it was still a little more advanced than most children's theaters, I think. We had visors that had the bills were covered with a 3D paper mache of whatever our animal was. And I really don't like that this variation does not have lily pads all the way through it.
Yep.
And yeah, so we had so I had a visor with a 3D tiger face on the brim. Oh, get out of my... And then we each had these legs for our front legs. We all were quadrupedal for the whole show, except for Baloo.
It sounds so uncomfortable.
No, it was so nice because you don't have to bend that far over. Because what they did was they made them out of PVC pipe. Oh God, come on, just give me here, thank you. Fuck. Yeah, so they had them made out of PVC pipe and then wrapped them in whatever color for our particular.
They're still at your parents' house.
Yeah, so there's
wrapped in fake tiger fabric.
And they're nice and long for a kid, right? For kids our age. So like you were not bending over that much. You were fairly straight backed, and you didn't really have to hold your whole weight on it. But you were walking 4-legged with these tiger legs and the tiger head, and then we just were all in all black turtlenecks and black slacks and jazz shoes, and it was so much fun.
There's something nice about minimalist theater sometimes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, you know, now that
we lost it, I just realized.
Our old children's theater has gained so much traction. Like where we live, it's basically like it has this deal with all the schools in the school district where it teaches all the drama and dance classes to all the schools.
That used to, when we were kids, it was a separate thing where
yeah,
I would do the school stuff and I would do SECT.
Yeah, and they also like would do, it was like maybe 2 shows a year. Now they're doing like somewhere between, I mean, obviously pre-pandemic, but they were doing between 8 and 10 shows a year with a bunch of different schools all at the same time. Musicals and straight plays, high school,
Olive,
middle school, elementary school.
Can you stick your head out and just yell real quick?
Yeah, hold on.
Sorry, we gotta yell at the dog.
Yeah, that's right. She's sitting there looking like a good girl, like she hasn't been doing anything.
Yeah, we didn't just hear her.
So, like, obviously I'm immensely impressed with everything the theater's done, you know, because it's like, you know, the scale of stuff that they can do. Oh, we forgot to turn off content warnings. Sorry, there's some interesting content warnings for Fall Guys.
Yeah, some weird stuff's gonna happen in Fall Guys.
But it's gotten much bigger than it used to be.
Yeah.
And the scale of things like costumes and sets and stuff has gone way up. But, you know, I'll never forget that, you know, when I first started at age 7, Aaron was so big on teaching us things like improv in case stuff goes wrong, and teaching us stuff about, like, all you really need, like, you know, it's like you don't need huge fancy props and stuff. I remember he always made us, if we had to like read a letter on stage, he always made us take a blank piece of paper, and he's like, well, what happens if the prop gets lost? You need to know what you're supposed to say, so I'm not going to write it down for you, and you're going to pretend to read it. And as a kid, that irritated me, but as an adult, I'm just like, what a valuable skill, you know, because like now at the children's theater, you know, they'll write stuff down for kids, you know, on the props. They give them a prop for everything, you know, and when we were kids, we mimed stuff, you know.
Yeah.
This is a box.
A lot of theater of the mind in general.
Yeah. I'm glad you got to see Jungle Book. It's a good one. I want to go visit Colombia someday.
Were you seeing it as a musical or just a straight play, like the one I did? Because I don't know that I've ever... Is there even a stage musical for it?
There probably is now.
I mean, yeah, by now I assume.
Yeah, it was.
But
Says
yeah,
Anna.
it was nice, I think.
Yeah.
That's fair.
One of my favorite shows that I worked on more recently, not as someone in the cast, but assistant directing for that show. I say recently, it was like one of the first years that you and I were dating. I assistant directed for that theater, and I was with the actual director, Caitlin. We were doing this show that was like, what was it called? It was some sort of Snow
White variety show?
Yeah, Snow White variety show. There it was. Thank you. And it was very clearly written to be a script that was supposed to be used by children's community theater. Like, you can tell sometimes when shows are written with that purpose. Like,
the jokes are very goofy.
Yeah. And it was like, and basically the premise of it was that, like, there was...
Voradors with, conveyor belts.
Oh, that's fun.
Check this out.
And water.
And water and bouncy things. That's fun. Oh my gosh. All the Shere Khans. So the premise of the show was that there was like a talk show, like a fairy tale network talk show, and they were bringing on Snow White and the Seven Dwarves to tell their side of the story of what happened, and they bring on each dwarf one at a time, and each dwarf would have a different way of sort of telling the story. And there was like an actors troupe that was supposed to be like reenacting the version of the story. So like one of the dwarves had like like a film noir version of it, and then like one had like, it was like, I don't know, like a fucking spy movie. I can't remember all of them, but there was like a bunch of different ones. And then finally Snow White comes at the end, and then she tells how it actually happened. But it was but Caitlin and I had this idea that we both came to separately, and then when we told each other our idea, we were very excited that we had the same idea, which was that it wasn't written this way in the script, but we really wanted it to be like a budget theater troupe. So like it would be like, and we walked into the forest, and a bunch of people come out with cardboard trees and put cardboard trees down.
Yeah. Very meta.
Yeah. It was super funny. And it's like, I remember like some of the best parts were like if the dwarves were arguing about what was happening, so the actors troupe would be like doing one thing, and then another dwarf would be like, no, it happened like this, and then immediately the actors had to change what they were doing. They had like a sword fight, and it was like a duel, and then someone was like, no, like it was a lot. Oh gosh, I don't remember. It's been so long, but there was something about like, no, they weren't using swords. They were using like pool noodles, and then like their swords get traded for pool noodles, and then they're just whacking each other with pool noodles.
Yeah.
And my favorite part, and this was 100% my idea, and I've never been more proud of any idea I've ever come up with as an assistant director, because it always got the biggest laugh. There was this one part that was supposed to be like a Western sort of theme, and these two characters were having like a showdown.
Yeah.
Like standing far apart, and they were, holding their guns in their holsters, and they were gonna draw, and there was supposed to be like this sort of like blah, 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 like sound. And I mentioned to Caitlin, wouldn't it be funny if we saw like a tumbleweed rolling in the background? And she started laughing hysterically. So what we did is we had a little girl, during that sound effect, come on stage and kick a tumbleweed across the stage.
It was really funny.
It was so funny. I was so proud.
I think your dog is actively trying to pee on something of ours to get attention. I'm sorry to make you keep getting up.
What are you doing out there? Ow, motherfucker.
You okay?
Yes, please stop hanging stuff off your bedpost, because then my hair gets caught in it.
Ah, sorry, honey. Alright. And the olive is going outside, so you get me for a minute. All by my lonesome. Woo! Wait. I didn't see what show this is, but I think so it's obviously not Squads. It may be. I'm guessing it's probably a classic show because that was Rordor's, but it might be that I didn't even read what Welcome to the Jungle mode is. So the Welcome to the Jungle mode might be jungle variations on each level, in which case anything could be coming right now. You know what I mean? So how's things where y'all are, chat? I am shocked to report that here in the Bay Area... Okay, it's just this season, that's what I thought, yeah. So this is a standard show. I am shocked to say that so far this year in California, we've had a slightly less apocalyptic number of wildfires that have spread slightly less apocalyptically. And so, as a result, I have not had a day where the sky turned so orange that warm white lights looked icy blue. So that's good news. That's not to say I haven't had bad smoky days, but nothing like last year, which I honestly thought it was just going to continue to get worse every year.
She actually peed.
Yeah, there you go.
What's going to get worse every year?
Oh, I was saying that I thought that wildfires would continue to get worse every year forever, but so far this year has actually been better than last. Knock on wood. See, that's the thing. I vaguely know Celsius to Fahrenheit. 15 to 20 Celsius is pretty much where we are all year too. For like daytime highs. We go a bit over 20 in the summer, but on an average week we're never really that far over 20, and we're certainly never under about 13. What's the humidity like though? In Bogota? Because you guys are down, because you're near... Jesus, what hemisphere is Colombia in?
I don't know.
You're closer to the equator than we are, I'm pretty sure. But I think... Are you in the southern hemisphere? See, it's the humidity. I couldn't do that. See, we have a similar temperature range, but I could not live there. I cannot do humid.
Do you remember where...
Florida's disgusting. It's the worst place I've ever been.
Do you remember where Lil's mom is from in Colombia?
No.
Okay.
I don't think I ever knew.
I feel like I knew at some point, but I don't remember. I should ask. Because one of my best friend's moms is Colombian. She's from Colombia, so I'm trying to remember.
Yeah.
I feel like I was told at one point.
Shit. Well, it would not be at all weird to find out that it was Bogota, because that is... Is it the biggest city in Colombia? It's one of the biggest. It is the big city out there.
I don't know. There are still...
Yeah. That is exactly true. Was Esquere 7? Damn, I got distracted. Yeah, no, that's exactly right. There's definitely a few months left. The first big one that we had out here was in November. And I remember that because I avoided it almost completely, because that's when I tore the ligaments on both sides of my back and was in bed for a week. It was the week that was bad. Yeah, 7 million people. Mm-hmm. It's probably Bogota.
I mean, I vaguely remember that she lives somewhere more rural than that.
Oh, okay.
I think.
Hello, Evil Scientist the Fourth. In Oklahoma, very hot right now, but it won't be long until it's basically where. Yeah, that's what if I remember hearing rightly from people I know who have lived in Oklahoma or have family there. Oklahoma seasons are basically summer until October, and then winter until February, and then there's like a brief spring, and then summer again. There's no fall and barely a spring in Oklahoma, if I remember rightly. I might have the dates wrong on that. But
Evil Scientist, how often do people sing Oklahoma show tunes at you when they find out you're from Oklahoma?
Particularly on the internet.
Yeah. Because I'm not going to
Do the winds come sweeping down the plains?
I'm not going to pretend that didn't pop into my head. Mostly not because I'm a huge fan of Oklahoma, because I have wonderful memories of waking up bright and early on a Sunday morning and hearing my dad in the kitchen making coffee, singing "Oh What a Beautiful Morning" horrendously off key at the top.
In order to make you all get out of fucking bed.
To make us all get out of bed. Because my dad is one of the most tone-deaf people I've ever met, which is funny because my dad was the first chair clarinet player growing up. He just can't sing to save his fucking life, but he'll just like lean into how bad he is, you know. So just every morning, oh what a beautiful morning. Not actually gonna scream right now because it's like almost 10 o'clock here, but.
Oh God. Shit.
And you learned the song in the 4th grade.
Damn it! I fucking jumped the wrong way. I keep trying to read chat and play at the same time, and I need to stop.
Yeah, you need to stop
doing that.
There are a lot of musicians that cannot sing.
I was a musician long before I learned how to sing. I was a horrible singer for a very long time.
Were you?
And I had such pitch problems, and I still have a lot of pitch problems in isolation. My biggest thing is that like all of the best singing that I do is when I am singing along. Mm-hmm. You'll notice you won't be able to see when there's songs that if my vocals, but hopefully you can identify my voice. When songs play on here that are mine, you'll hear I keep a lot of my melodies a little bit lower in my range than I'm actually comfortable with when I'm singing other people's songs, and the melodies are very basic. There's not a lot of weird shit going on, not a lot of unexpected stuff. And then the one song on here that has kind of an odd melody that has a couple sharps in it, out of key. I missed them a lot. I actually had to auto-tune the fuck out of that, and that's just a demo. I've got to get the real one down eventually. But when I'm not singing along with when I don't have something to compare my pitch to, I am very bad at comparing my pitch to myself, if that makes sense, or just to the music. I need other voices to compare.
I have the opposite problem.
Yeah. I
have a harder time when I'm trying to sing along. I sing better when I am singing a cappella by myself. I really do need to take vocals.
You do slide keys a bit when you're singing a cappella, though.
That's true, yes.
But whenever we try to sing along to a song in the car and you try to take a harmony, I'm like, oh yeah, just do that again, but up an octave. And you're like, no, nope. Not gonna do that. Can't do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't. Yeah, I don't know. I talked about it numerous times. I really need to take vocal lessons because I feel like I have an instrument that I don't know how to play correctly.
Yeah.
And I think if I took lessons, I could be not just like a good singer. I could be an awesome singer. I don't know.
No. Shit.
Do you like my singing? You don't really talk
about
it that
of course.
much. Okay.
You're singing. You have a fantastic singing voice, and I especially enjoy listening to you sing when you're just like doing chores around the house or whatever. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It is very fun when you're just washing dishes and I'm in here working on something and you're belting.
Singing ABBA.
Yeah, or whatever. It is often ABBA.
It's often ABBA. Yeah.
But like, I cannot pretend that the key thing doesn't bug me when you slide keys sometimes.
Yeah.
You're actually, but I'm making it sound a little bit more egregious than it actually is right now, though. Mm-hmm. You're pretty solid in, and it's really that you kind of change key and then stay consistent in the new key, where there's not a key change song. It's not like you're not tone deaf, you're not sliding all over the place. Mm-hmm. You'll kind of, and this is the thing with people who sing a cappella, you'll find a new note that feels like the home in your brain of the song and then recalibrate to that.
Yeah.
And you'll go on that till your brain accidentally slips again.
Yeah.
And so it doesn't bother me that much. It's just sometimes you'll hit a key at a point where I'm like, it's so good in the key you were in, why'd you switch?
Yeah.
That's all.
And sometimes it's not like always like intentional that I switched. It just sort of happened. And if I got lessons and more control over my voice, I think I would be. Because I also don't have any, not just vocal training, I don't have any musical theory training, so it's like, I don't know how to listen for notes. I don't know what that means. Like, I mean, in theory I know what that means, but like, not really. You know, I
never qualified for this round, chat, by the way. I've only done...
Which is hilarious because Daryl did the first time he played it.
Yep, I'm terrible. This one I always get down to the last 10 seconds and then I die. Anyway.
Watch out for the pachyderms.
As I was saying,
the best part is that also when Daryl played this round, he tried to like yeet himself out of there because he saw the lily pads and thought he was supposed to bounce on them. And I was like, no, go back in there. And still
just stay in. Yeah.
Still managed to survive somehow.
Anyway, like I've certainly like, you do have a really good singing voice, and I've like, there have been plenty of times when I've wanted to use your talents on a song to like do either take a line from me or to do a harmony or whatever, but like I'm a terrible coach and you're bad at listening for keys and remembering notes, so it's not gonna work.
So one day
if you did get see every time 6 seconds right there, every fucking time. Anyway, I mean, I want to put you like on a song. I have work that would be great to put you on, but like
at work at the park. Or...
No, I have work as in like, music.
Okay.
But that I could use your voice on. But we need to figure out a way to get you singing lessons first, I think.
Yeah.
I gotta collect the snake.
I have a hard enough time. What was I gonna say? Oh, remember the chicken? Ka.
Yeah. In Stardew. Yeah.
Stardew.
I know.
The auto-generated chicken name, which was Ka.
Ka.
I have a hard enough
I don't
time
make the Kali Ma joke
like,
every time.
Like listen to like tuning my ukulele. I can't do that just by hearing it. I need to bring up like a tuner or a program to do it, and I don't know. I need to work on my ukulele more. I've been feeling.
Cause I think that part of the problem for you is that I don't think you ever learned the difference between absolute and relative pitch.
I don't know what that means.
Exactly. Because the thing is when I'm listening to you talk, I don't think I've really heard you talk that in depth about this until now. Normally when I like listen to you talk about it right now, you keep talking about like that you don't hear specific notes and whatever.
Or it's
like nobody does. If I sing, I don't know what fucking note that is.
Unless you have
I can sing
pitch, but...
in this song here, right? Like roughly on key there. That's not exactly right, but that I don't know what notes those fucking are.
Well, yeah.
That has nothing to do with that. It's just being able to hear your own voice in relation to the thing, or being able to hear two things in relation to each other. So like with the ukulele tuning, you just have to hear that the two notes are the same. Yeah. Not that they are like, because what you do is you find the fret where it should be the same as the next string, played in both at the same time. If the one that's open is out of tune, if it's not the same, then you change it till it's the same. That's what it is. It has nothing to do with like, which is on a guitar makes more sense than on a uke, but there's a way to do it on a uke.
Okay.
And then there's nothing to do with, and that's absolute versus relative pitch is all I'm saying.
Okay.
And so I just
don't
like
fully understand, but that's...
Well, and also like, and it doesn't make you any like, it doesn't make your ear any more trained because I'm telling you this verbally. But like, I'm just saying that like, it may reframing that in your head when you have the opportunity to do so and actually work on it with somebody.
Music theory in Spanish? I'm curious.
Ooh.
Although Annie does speak a little Spanish.
I speak up very little.
Yeah. It's funny that she actually retained Spanish from school. I did not.
I understand a lot when I speak. Spanglish más de español. Yeah. Soy de California. All that.
Yeah.
No, none of the fucking gringos out here. None of us speak fucking real Spanish. That's not entirely true, but it's mostly Spanglish. If there's a white person who says they speak Spanish, it's mostly Spanglish.
I mean, you speak more Spanish than someone we know who's actually Latina, so.
That's true. And the really fun thing that I had recently was that I was playing, like, this is like a year and a half, 2 years ago. I was playing a bunch of StarCraft for a little while with a gentleman who only spoke Spanish, but he spoke Castilian.
Oh, yeah.
So he was all fucking high and mighty in Euro about it.
Yeah.
And there was a couple times, and I don't remember any of the specifics, but like, I often had to use a translator to just get some of my basic stuff across, but I could mostly understand what he said. But there was definitely a couple times when I put a word in and he just crossed the wires on it because it was a different word in Castilian than in Latin American.
I mean, I often...
Like, what's the... Bocadillo for sandwich. That was the big one that they taught us to explain that there was a difference between them. Mm-hmm. That it's in Latin American that bocadillo means sandwich, and there's a different word for sandwich in Castilian. I don't remember what it is even. I think that the word for cake in Latin American Spanish is the word for sandwich in Castilian.
Anna!
What did Anna say?
When I was 10, I yelled at some kids in Spanish in SeaWorld in San Diego because I forgot not all people spoke Spanish in there. Torta?
Torta, yeah. But I think in Castilian it's torte. I think was the difference. It had an E on the end.
I don't know.
I do not remember.
And I love that.
I do have I think a lot of like the big stuff that I retained from Spanish is song lyrics. Like I know pretty much all the words to Me Vale by Maná, which probably anyone in Latin American's laughing about that. But they played that in class for us, and I just took to it so quickly that I went home and downloaded it. It's a good song. It's catchy as fuck. And I know that they're like a corny, like, borderline Imagine Dragons to a lot of, like, I think they're specifically Mexican. I think a lot of people think they're really corny and, like,
I always think about
embarrassing dad rock. I think that's the impression I've had since 11, 12 years ago when I first heard them. But
again, I'm thinking about Lil's parents who, like, so Lil's mom is Colombian. She's from Colombia. I think she moved to the States when she was 19 or something like that.
I need one more.
And then
give me one more.
Lil's dad is, I think technically he's an American citizen. Like, I don't know if he was born in the States, but I know, like, I think his parents were, but he lived a significant chunk of his childhood in Spain, and in France, I think. So he speaks French and Spanish, but he spoke Castilian Spanish, and then he and Leonor met, and, like, I'm wondering about, like, the interesting sort of miscommunication that might have come from, like, Latin Spanish versus Castilian Spanish.
Yeah. There's not that much difference, but it's just enough to, like, well, I mean, they have different names, so it is just enough to, like, every so often you're gonna ask if somebody wants a sandwich, and they're gonna be like, no, I don't want a fucking cake. What are you talking about? Why would I eat a cake? Or the person in Castilian is gonna ask the Latin American person if they would like a birthday sandwich.
Yeah.
Or something, or vice versa.
I mean, honestly,
you know what I mean?
it's the same kind of. It's very similar to the kind of stuff you see when Americans talk to British people. It's like, do we technically speak the same language? Yes, but there are certain things that are different.
But it's even more in Spanish because that's why it's a dialect. There's a certain Here's an interesting thing I learned. There is a certain mathematical, like, percentage of difference that there needs to be before it's considered a different dialect, and there are no different dialects within English. Which is why the idea of a dialect is really hard to process if you grew up speaking English as a first language and not bilingual, because dialects aren't a thing, particularly in U.S. English, but in
if
English
you are
in
a
general.
very white person.
Yeah, right. A very white person not from an immigrant family.
Well, yes.
Because, like, the difference between the most convoluted regional slang in the UK and the English that we speak is less different than the difference between Latin American and Castilian.
That's
the most completely indistinguishable stuff to someone like us going to the UK and listening to like, you know, the like, I don't know, just whatever the local words they use.
Anna, oh my god, are you serious?
Oh my god, yeah. But see, but the it's slang, right? In the case of it meaning pussy, it's slang based off of one of the other, based off of like a conch shell, isn't it?
On the other end of the spectrum,
just like the fact that pussy also means cat.
On the other end of the spectrum, a lot of people refer to Mandarin and Cantonese being different dialects of Chinese. They're technically different languages.
They're 100% different languages.
They are very, very different. They have the same written language.
Yeah.
That's thanks to an emperor from a long time ago who decided that all Chinese languages were going to have one singular written language and get rid of all the other different written languages.
It's one of the most fascinating ideas I've ever heard of about language, and if it were not my problem is that I'm terrible at tonal languages. Otherwise, I would be so into learning.
It's rough,
to speak, because your family speaks Mandarin, right?
My family actually speaks Cantonese, but most of them speak both. But natively, they speak Cantonese. So my relatives are like, you should learn Mandarin because all of us speak Mandarin, and most Chinese people you meet will speak Mandarin.
Yeah.
I would love to learn to speak both at some point. I have an itty bitty bit of both of them. Not really enough to hold a conversation though. But
Concha is a name. Whoops. That's not a good time.
Oh no.
I love the word straw. Yeah. I just love its etymology is words and entomology is bugs, right? Mm-hmm. Etymology. I love etymology so much.
You love entomology too, but
I mean, etymology is cool. I like etymology significantly better personally, but I just think that like specifically with the thing with the Mandarin versus Cantonese, etymology in Chinese language, because there's a bunch of other smaller ones that most people don't even really think about. There's so many different Chinese languages that share the written and almost nothing about the verbal.
Yeah.
And the etymology of that must be so fascinating with how long it's been since they've all had the same written. How has that affected the etymology of each of them individually? How have they converged or split? And also because a character-based language often has a sort of a picture of the thing it represents on certain characters, not on everything, but certain characters are created to be both a word and a pictorial representation.
So some of them you have to use your imagination a little bit to see it, but some of them are like crystal clear. Like I think.
I think is it the word for like man or person that's like a straight up stick figure?
Kind of.
Yeah, there's one. I mean, there's one like that. There's one that's like
a concrete example I can give is my middle name.
My
middle name is Chinese. It is technically Cantonese. This is one of the times where Cantonese and Mandarin overlap a little bit, and my middle name sounds very similar in both. But technically, it's Xin Yu, which means gentle rain. Yeah, I know. Which is really pretty. It is really pretty. I hated it when I was a kid because I felt really weird about it. It's also like the way that it's spelled on my birth certificate. It's not pinyin. It's another type of phonetic system that isn't really used anymore, and I didn't like the way it looked written down. But so my great-grandmother picked it out for me because in Chinese culture, we don't really have middle names, and a respected elder usually picks the names for the babies. And so my parents thought it'd be nice because my great-grandmother basically raised my mom and my uncle if she picked out the middle names for me and my brother. And her name, which I can't remember in Chinese right now, is Gentle Jewel. So she gave my brother Gentle Hero and me Gentle Rain. But going back to what we were talking about with the characters, the character for Rain, for you, it looks like a window pane with raindrops on it.
Yeah.
Like if I had paper or something, I could write it.
I think it's really pretty. There's paper under the bed.
Yeah, I'll get it in a second. Hold on.
Yeah. In terms of languages that don't use Latin alphabet, it's the two-strike thing for Chinese for me. They use the verbal is tonal across all the various Chinese languages.
Yeah.
The verbal language, the spoken language is a tonal language, which I just absolutely fail at completely. Oh my god, it went under the railing. Unbelievable. Oh, there you go. Anna put it in.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Yeah, see, it looks like a window pane, and then there's the little
Yeah,
dashes
it
in
looks
it.
like a window
Like
pane
raindrops.
with raindrops in it.
And that's the thing about Chinese is that I can't get the verbal because I'm terrible at tonal languages and I'm gonna embarrass myself immediately. And I'm bad at character languages because I'm good at phonetics. That's why I'm so good at reading, and it's a totally different system of reading. I could probably do Cyrillic okay. I've done a little bit of Russian because one of my best friends was actually born in the Soviet Union.
Was he?
Less than 3 months before it fell.
Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah.
Officially born a Soviet citizen.
Technically, he is Ukrainian, but he.
But then, yeah, I mean, he grew up. He grew up his whole life here. He moved here when he was like 3 months old.
Really?
Oh,
okay.
yeah. Under a year old, because his sister was born here.
I know his sister was born here, but I mean, like, there's a significant age gap. So I thought he was at least like 2 or 3 when he moved.
I'm pretty sure it was within the first. Well, I could be totally wrong. If he's watching this, he's gonna be like, "Why are you fucking talking about this?"
Yeah, he doesn't like it when we talk about it.
Yeah, I know. Sorry, BK.
Sorry, BK.
But because of that, I learned a little bit of Russian, and in fact, I did a little bit of Rosetta Stone in Russian for a while.
Yeah.
Did okay with it. I don't know. Oh, hey, this song that's playing in the background, by the way, I hope you guys can hear the music. This song is by Nathan Blackwood, one of the regulars in our chat, Blackwoot. I'm going to turn it up a little bit.
Yes.
It's called I Feel.
He makes great music. He's also the spouse of Moxie Moth, who made all of our beautiful emotes of the beans. So.
We have 2 of his songs in our thing now. This one's called I Feel.
Yes,
I'll play them louder at another point, and also, though, you should look for him on.
Yeah.
I think Instagram is the best way to find his music these days. I don't know if he has.
I don't know. I think he has. I don't know. But go to his Nathan Blackwood music, I think, and then you can on Instagram, and you'll
find his links from there. Yeah,
you'll find more links and stuff. Yeah.
He's one of the best songwriters I know.
Yeah, and you guys have a band together.
Yeah, we rehearsed once, and then it hasn't. And then the pandemic hits, so it's been but it will be a thing eventually.
Yeah, Secondhand Softness, which that name came from me, by the way, which
she's very proud of.
Yes, I'm very proud of it. So the idea of the name Secondhand Softness came from the fact that we didn't know this until after through trial and error, but so obviously Annie has been on hormones for a while. She's been on HRT and something about taking
3 years.
Yeah, something about taking T blockers and estrogen and stuff.
It's the estrogen.
Yeah, well,
because it's sublingual too. It dissolves. So. Sorry.
So estrogen. What are some of the side effects of estrogen other than making you develop breasts, softening up features, making your skin softer, making your hair grow faster, more luxurious. There's a lot of things like that. And estrogen, for a lot of people, is taken sublingually, which means you take the pill and you put it under your tongue and you let it dissolve. And so what we found out after several months of her being on hormones.
No, it only took about 3 weeks.
Oh, did it really?
It took about 3 weeks before we noticed
God.
it, yeah.
I start, Annie was oh my god, I'm so soft, and I'm noticing
like all trans girls do when they start
HRT. And I started to notice that I was getting very soft. And I noticed that my butt was getting bigger, which I don't mind because I had no butt before, but
Bye,
now
Anna.
I do. Bye, Anna.
Thanks for being here. We appreciate you so much.
Yeah.
See you on the water whenever.
And I noticed that my boobs were getting bigger, and I was just like, what is happening? And then I realized, because you were taking the estrogen sublingually, if we kissed,
you were getting it
after you took your medicine, within an hour after you took it, I was getting some of the estrogen.
And she got soft.
So I got secondhand softness.
Yes.
And I said that once, I got secondhand softness, and then you and Nathan were like, that would be a great thing.
No, you just said it to me, and then I brought it to them.
Oh, yes, that's true.
Yeah.
Yes. So.
Oh, what the heck? What did I just get stopped on? What the heck? Shoot, come on, give me one. Thank you.
Learning Hebrew is probably hard, but...
Hebrew's a really pretty language. You know what I really want to learn right now? Partially because it's so pretty, and partially because like the reason it's on Duolingo right now, so it's free. And the reason it's on there is because it is a dying language, because it was, you know, it's a victim of colonialism. Native Hawaiian.
Yeah.
It's free on Duolingo right now because they wanted to
help preserve the language.
Yeah, then they wanted to. It's largely supposed to be as a tool to teach it to like Hawaiian children whose parents may have lost it but who want to get the language back.
Yeah.
But either way, it's like it's just such a pretty language, and they want they when it dropped, there were people I saw at least that were asking for as many people to learn it as possible, because if it was shown to be a very popular one, then it would continue to get updates and support over time.
Yeah.
Why are there no more bubbles?
Where are the bubbles?
Come on, man. No, that's a gold one. That's what people are chasing now. There we go.
Ha.
Okay. No, come on. Let me up. There we go. Yeah, so like I downloaded it, but I never actually really dug into it. But I want to. It is a really pretty language, and it was that one, and there was another. I wish I remember what the other one was. They added two at the same time that were both native languages that were.
I don't remember either. The hardest language I have ever tried to learn is Hungarian. This is the hardest language I've ever tried to learn. Not for the faint of heart. It was rough. And also, I tried to teach myself Elvish at one point.
Yeah, I did that too.
But no, Hungarian was very difficult. I've talked about it before. I feel like I do that a lot. Like, I've talked about this before. Maybe people are bored of hearing this, but you know, new people come by sometimes, so it's fine. But I spent a summer in Transylvania once in my early to mid 20s. I just gotten out of a almost 5-year-long abusive relationship, and I did the typical thing of I'm gonna go to Europe and find myself thing. Unfortunately, I didn't. Well, I learned some stuff about myself, but I also ended up meeting an English guy, and then like immediately moved in with him and had a whirlwind romance, and then
for like
4 months.
Was it only 4 months?
4 months, and then we broke up. Yeah. It was rough.
And it was 4 months that you could have been traveling Europe. So
yes, I could have spent more time in Europe, so I'm mad about that. But you know, it is what it is. But I went to Romania first, Transylvania specifically, because I did one of those volunteer program things, which now I know that the majority of those volunteership programs are actually quite exploitive of like the locals.
Shit.
So
well, every fucking time with that level.
I'm sorry, honey.
It's okay.
Which I feel bad about, but at the time I didn't know, you know. So it's definitely something to really extensively do your research about, because a lot of people who are like, you know, young college kids are like, oh my god, I'm gonna get this amazing travel experience and also help people. It's like, well, you might not actually be helping people.
Yeah.
So just keep that in mind. But I went to one of those, and I wanted to pick somewhere in Europe that I'd never been before. And because obviously I lived in England for part of my childhood, I traveled to a fair amount of Europe, but I wanted to go somewhere I'd never been. Because they had, you know, volunteer programs that were like in Italy and in Greece and in France. I was just like, everyone's going to those. I want to go somewhere remote. And I saw they had Romania, and I was like, oh, awesome. I've never been to Romania. I don't know anything about Romania. This will be so new and exciting. And so the first few weeks leading up to this trip, I started trying to teach myself Romanian. And then I got to the specific place. And keep in mind, on the website, with all the info I got from the volunteer company, they were like, yeah, welcome, you're going to Romania. And I get there and I find out, like, Transylvania, up until very recently, like I want to say 60 years ago, was part of Hungary. And then Romans came and took it over.
Romanians?
Or...
Is it Romans?
I'm tired. So Romanians came and took it over, and so like the people who live in Transylvania, even though technically it's Romania now, they are Hungarian. It is Hungarian culture, it is Hungarian people, it is Hungarian language, it is Hungarian everything, and they had very strong opinions about Romanians.
Yeah.
It's very interesting to be shown like on a local tour of the city and just being told like, and this is where our beautiful church used to be until the Romanians came and destroyed it because the Romanians are awful and they ruin everything. I'm just like,
yikes.
Okay. All right, you know, and these weren't just like some old folks saying this. These were like high schoolers giving me a tour, just being like, yeah, the Romanians suck, and I'm like, okay. So then I very quickly tried to learn Hungarian. I lived in that little city, Csíkszereda, locals called it Cheek, for 7 weeks. I think I learned 3 words. I also had very vibrant rainbow hair at the time, so I was very recognizable as that American girl. So very quickly people stopped trying to talk to me in Hungarian, which, you know, didn't help.
Damn it.
But yeah, it's like there was a point where I went to a club where locals were trying to learn English to help out a little bit, and they asked me if I knew any Hungarian words, and I sat and thought for a second, and I said, Thea, which means hello or goodbye. Or, oh god, what was the word for thank you? Listen, I think I could be butchering that horribly, by the way, but it was, you know. Oh my god.
Oh my god, people, stop
No.
Thank you.
But yeah, that was an experience. That was an amazing experience. You know, it could have gone better if I hadn't just roped myself into another relationship. But, you know, it was gonna take me a while to learn how to be alone again. I hadn't been alone in 5
Pretty
years.
much your whole adult life.
Yeah, my whole adult life, you know, and I didn't pick up on the red flags, you know, because that guy, he was a little older than I was, and he fed me all this stuff about how, like, I've never felt this way before, I want to marry you, I want to start a family with you, I've been looking for the perfect girl for so long, and I think you're the perfect girl, and I was like, he must know what he's talking about, because he's older than me, which is not true. And it just happened really, really
What's the name of the city he lived in?
Biggleswade,
that's it.
Biggleswade, which I quote, he said, is stupid even by British standards, which I do appreciate, you know.
Yeah, no, sorry. The reason I asked is because I don't remember why, but recently at work we were talking about just how fucking weird the names of English cities are.
Some of them are awesome though.
Oh, it was because we found out. So when we were taking on a Zombie High library, so that we were taking on a Halloween attraction. That was based on a high school. It was an American high school where a zombie apocalypse had happened, creatively named Zombie High. And so obviously one of the rooms in it was the school library. And we, and that maze came down this year, so we were pulling it all apart. And we had to take all the books off. And indeed, as we were doing that, of course, several of us being book lovers, we started going through the books to be like, maybe I want to take this home. I know it's like crazy damaged, but who knows? Maybe it'll be like, you know, if it's remotely salvageable and it looks interesting, I want to keep it, and I ended up keeping like 10 books out of it.
Yeah.
But you know, they were from all kinds of different things. Like I got a book that's over 100 years old, but then also one of the things that we found was like a travel guide book that was the greatest pubs in every city in England as of 2006. It's like, it's just the stupidest, like, you know, one of those things where it's like, God, this would never be printed on paper anymore because it's such a waste. Because it's so ephemeral and everything, right? But, so we were looking at a map of various areas in the UK. And I was like, we were like making fun of a couple of the names of the places, as you do. And then I was like, oh God. Because it was he lived near Manchester, right? Was the city that
No,
he
Manchester
sort of
was where he used to live that he really wanted to move back to.
Oh, okay. I thought he lived near Manchester.
No, it's not near Manchester.
Yeah. I was trying to remember the name of it, and I was just like, God, really want to tell you guys that Naomi used to actually live in a city called this, but...
Well, for a couple months.
Yeah, for only a couple months, but still.
Wade.
Biggles Wade.
We would call it Squiggles, Wiggles Bade, the Bigs, the Squiggle, the Squigs, you know, all kinds of interesting names. I think he's living in Manchester again. We fell out of touch. Because, you know...
to put it lightly.
Well, yeah. We had, like, a rough breakup because... I don't know if I want to shit talk him, because, like, you know, I don't wish him any ill will. It's like, he dumped me in a really shitty way, which was like, it was, in retrospect, it's very clear that he was starting to have doubts, but instead of being an adult and talking to me about it, he kept pretending everything was fine, and, like, telling me that the plan, like, our plans to, like, be together forever were still intact, and, like, was acting increasingly cold towards me, but when I would ask him about it, he would gaslight me and tell me that I was being stupid.
Yeah. And
then the moment I flew back to the States, he dumped me via text message.
He was basically a large child.
Yeah,
and he's older than you by a few years.
Yeah, he's like 3 or 4 years older than we are, so...
Yeah. And just a giant child.
Yeah, so to say that devastated me is an understatement, because I had
Count
plans...
the fruit, avoid the rising slime. When the screens show the quantity of a type of fruit, stand on the tile matching that fruit to survive. Okay. This
is new.
Is odd. That's gonna be your job to focus on chat right now. I gotta tell you that much.
Yeah. Okay. So you know, it was a little devastating because I had, you know, we had all these plans of, like, you know, I was gonna have to go back home to the States, and we were gonna be long distance for a year, and I was going to apply to university in England. You know, like, we had all these plans, and, like, I kept being like, is everything okay? Are these still the plans that you want to follow through with? And he'd be like, yes, of course, you know, but just being increasingly, like, really mean to me about weird stuff. And I really thought that I was starting to go crazy, but because of my last relationship, I was really bad at confronting these things or calling him out. And then I went home, and he dumped me via text message, which was shitty. And I was like, I remember being like, you need to call me right now. I deserve a fucking phone call. And he was like, I'm too busy hating myself. I can't call you.
Child, like a baby.
Yeah, like a fucking baby. And just, you know, just pulling all this stuff about, like, I still care about you. I just feel like, you know, I don't feel as, like, crazy about you as I used to. And like things just feel kind of platonic now. And just weird stuff like that. So I was, like, really upset for a bit, and then eventually I kind of cooled off and realized, like, it was for the best. It wouldn't have worked out for many reasons, even before realizing that I'm actually a lesbian. I mean, that's a big part of, you know, why it wouldn't have worked out, but even so, you know, he clearly had a lot of stuff that he needed to deal with, giant man-child.
Yeah.
And then after a while, he and I started talking again, because, you know, we used to be, like, really close, and he would, like, you know...
Oh, I call it.
Oh, nice. He would message me to ask me how I was doing and stuff. And as time went on, I just started to feel like we had less and less in common, and I wasn't really sure.
Oh, never mind. It said that we qualified and then eliminated us.
Oh, sorry, honey. I just realized we had less and less in common. Like, I was starting to feel like, why are we talking?
Yeah.
Like, it kind of seems like we're talking for the sake of talking without really having much to talk about. And he was the one always, like, initiating stuff. And, like, and it got to a point where I finally confronted him about that. Because he was messaging me and asking me about how I was doing. And I was like...
This is after we were dating, by the way.
Yeah, this is after we were dating. And I was like, did you need something from me? And he was like, no, I was just, you know, sometimes I just miss you and I think about you and I wanted to see how you're doing. And I was like, wow, I appreciate that. Like, I don't really know if there's much for us to talk about.
He was basically you-upping.
Well, yeah. I mean, also, like, I think he was, yeah. And I was just like, you know, like, I'm in a relationship and, like, you know, I'm cool with being friends, but I also don't really understand why you're reaching out to me every once in a while, especially because what he was specifically doing was he was sending me stuff related about Harry Potter. This is way before J.K. Rowling was outed as a transphobe, so I was still into Harry Potter. And this especially felt insensitive because he often made fun of me for liking Harry Potter and was like really mean to me about it. So it felt weird that I wouldn't hear from him for months, and then out of nowhere he would send me a link to something to do with Harry Potter.
That he used to say was stupid.
Yeah, and I was just like, I don't understand what you're doing. And then he decided this would be the perfect time to be like, I don't deserve to like be a part of your life and your story, but you know, I just like it just gives me like some peace of mind to know that you're doing so much better because I decided to let you go. And like all this really obnoxious, pretentious shit, and I kind of went the fuck off.
Yeah.
I got really mad. I'm not gonna pretend I didn't. It's one of the only times I've been really mean to someone. I showed you the message and you were like, you were mean. Not that you shouldn't have been mean, but you were mean.
Yep.
But I was just kind of really fed up. And I haven't talked to him since, and he hasn't messaged me since. So I think he got... Yes, it's dumb until I need your attention. Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, you know, I don't wish him ill. I just, you know, I think he has this weird belief that he's gonna like, that he's a miserable, terrible person and that he's gonna die alone, and instead of like actively trying to work on that, he just like leans into it and then feels sorry for himself.
Yeah, well, it's a certain type of person, and like I think that a lot of us have this instinct in us. I certainly have been guilty of this in the past, but you know, when I was an actual teenager, not nearly 30 years old, of just being like, you lean into that because there's something about it that like, that's like all the like music and art that we're exposed to growing up, is people who talk about themselves in that way, and like, you just like, you identify as you know yourself with a person who, this is bad, we're in last place, and this fucking last guy of ours is still, oh my god. Anyway, like, it's just like, it's bad enough that he's that way. You know, for anyone to be that way, it's so much worse at his age.
Yeah, and because of his age, I don't think he's gonna change. Yeah. You know, like I think he's past the point of like he's gonna change at some point.
Come on, let's go.
So you know,
oh
I don't wish him any ill. I hope at some point he figures his shit out and he like, because I think, you know, I think there's a lot of stuff. Oh, it looks like the gang is playing Dead by Daylight. Maybe if I stream Dead by Daylight, I'll have
maybe you can see if everyone wants to hop on stream. Yeah, well, it is nearly time for the Switch, so maybe we could do the Switch a little early. Just so you get a good 45 in.
I am live streaming.
So we might have some of our friends making a channel debut.
So at 11, right?
Well, no, probably in more like 5 minutes here, like after this show.
Oh, okay.
It's somewhere between 5 and 15 minutes. I'll just hop off so you can hop on. Because since you're only going till 11:30 or like a little before, you want to have time for more than one game, hopefully. Okay, here we go. I'll try and make this one go quick. Of course, it's a squad show, so I don't really have that much control over that. But ooh, all right. Okay, that was fun. Go! No! Nice.
So yeah, I hope that guy figures his shit out and learns how to be in a relationship with someone and how to communicate and all that kind of stuff. I just don't know if it's gonna happen because you know, self-fulfilling prophecy. You know.
Ow! No. If people would stop hitting me, I would be fine getting through this part. But just like 5 people hit me in a row. There we go. See?
I'm sorry, honey.
Okay, ready? Nope. Hold on.
Yeet! Nice, honey.
Boom.
Nice job.
Whew. Of course, one of our people disconnected. Squad shows with the public are so fucking annoying that way.
Sorry, honey.
It's like 1 in like 80 shows you'll get paired with at least one person competent and the team that doesn't all quit. But most people on this map can't figure out that you shouldn't use these fucking pinball things.
You shouldn't.
They never work.
You shouldn't. Oh,
See, that's what happens.
Oh no.
See?
Oh,
That's
no.
just what happens. And if you could hop on the yeet hammers, if you hop on Big Yeetus, you're fine. But nobody ever does. Everyone just uses these stupid pinball things.
No!
And someone disconnected. And we got eliminated at the very end.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Honey.
No, it's fine. It's good. You need to get on anyway.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to boot up DVD here.
Yes.
Because I need to invert the y-axis for you since you play mouse and keyboard.
Yes. Please.
All right. So we're going to head back to game here. All right. We're going to...
Switch gears.
Yeah, switch gears very hard now.
To something spoopy.
Yes.
Change it to dying. Yes, I am dying. Dying. Yes, I am dying. And I keep dying. Oh. Alright.
Yep, gotta update the stream information. You
Yep.
guys are watching now. The soup is made. Are they gonna hop on with you? Have they said anything?
One of them did. Which I don't remember who that is.
What the... Thought so. Okay, in that case, bam! There's that, and then...
Well, bam!
I'm gonna fade the music out because I want to show you guys the new trailer.
Oh yeah, the new intro cutscene.
Yeah, cutscene. At the
The
very beginning.
The Hellraiser update.
So yeah, there's a new Hellraiser update. So it's gonna be black screen for a while until the scene actually starts. But apparently the dev of this game is also currently live on Twitch.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah.
That's kind of awesome, actually.
Looks like it.
Honestly, if you wouldn't be willing to play your own game, what the fuck are you doing?
Well, I mean, it's a very common thing, and it's basically a big part of the reason that Fall Guys had sustained success after the initial wave, because of their comms director Oliver is always on Twitch, and it's like very popular with a lot of people. So
that's fun.
That's you remember the Jesus with the sort of rainbow beige hair? Oh. Here it is.
No.
The costume in Fall Guys. The Jesus beard with the ring. Yeah, that's a costume of Oliver. Shit, I think it skipped the cutscene.
Aww.
We'll see. Hold on. It might be after this.
Okay, let's see.
I think it skipped it though.
Find out.
Man, I really wanted to show you guys that.
Let's see.
Come on, baby.
Is it gonna do a spook?
It's such a good new cutscene. Come on, baby, let it in.
Do a spook. I haven't seen it yet either, so.
Yeah, I just updated the game today. I think it came out today, so.
Spooky time. Spooky time. Show us the spook.
Slow computer, which makes sense because it has been running for a while and it's hot in here.
It is hot.
And this computer runs hot, so something to bear in mind whenever we move. Better ventilation in the office. No trailer. Sorry. But see, now the menu changed, so now they have the thing from.
I mean, I haven't seen the movie, but yeah. Cool beans.
News.
All right, let me trade with you.
Hold on. I gotta do the.
The what? Oh, right.
All right. You don't want controller.
No, I like the.
Okay, controller's going down there.
Keyboard.
Okay. Very quick. I'm just gonna cut back off to the camera here to say. Thanks everybody. I'm gonna try and stay in chat, but I'm gonna be driving pretty much to the end of the stream so I can get to the laundromat in time.
Yep.
But I'll see you in games. If you're sticking around, stick around for the raid. Keep an eye out for a raid phrase, either from things that have already been here, for those of you who've been here, things up in the chat, or anything that happens in this game. Keep an eye out for a raid phrase. It's only about a half hour, about 45 minutes of the stream left. We'll be raiding it into games. She'll be taking you home from here. Love you, Carrie. Be safe, everybody. And enjoy my current obsession of the game, Dead by Daylight.
Dead by Daylight. Bye, honey. I love you.
Love you. Do I want to switch those headphones? They work a little
Yeah,
better
I was going to.
Okay. For the spatial sound aspect of the game.
Yes. Yes, I do much better.
Oh, boy, I right into the bathroom.
Oh, sorry, honey.
It's okay, it's my fault.
Alright. So, give me just a second to, Discord.
I'd like to know that
I'm online on Annie's account. Okay.
Oh, by the way.
Yes.
In closing stream, admin just mentioned that there's a new video on YouTube and a new one coming.
Yes, I will.
Making sure.
Uh-huh. Okay. Play a survivor. Okay. Invite a friend. Okay. I have invited a friend. In the meantime, I'm going to...
Is it only them?
What?
Are they the only ones who...
Yeah. Only one who's responded so far. Should I be... do you want me to be Dwight?
It's totally up to you.
Okay.
Play to your strengths.
I don't know what my strengths are.
Or just, or just have fun with it.
Yeah.
If you want a really high level character, you're allowed to play Jay Park. Just don't burn through all of my rare offerings, please.
Okay.
Or...
I'm just gonna be Meg Thomas. Cause why not?
That's sort of what I meant by playing your strengths.
Yeah.
Do what you're used to.
No worries. Feel free to invite. Okay. Okay. So while we are waiting, look at me looking all spoopy. I look like a hot mess. This is not the character I usually play as, but I will be her today. Why not?
Try them all out, see what you guys...
Yeah, why not? I have a med kit because I tend to die a lot, so having a med kit means I can heal myself, which is important. Okay, my friends are finishing up a match, so when they are finished with their match, they will come and join. How's everyone doing today? I am feeling a little bleh today. I had some unfortunate news, kind of, sort of, right before I started streaming. So that always, you know, affects the mood a little bit. It's hard for it not to. I just realized that I can go ahead and call these two on join the Discord voice, or is it okay if I have the Discord call on stream, or do you not want your voices heard or perceived? Lol. Okay. So yeah, that put a little damper on my mood, but trying to push through it, you know. That's true. Streaming does help perk up our mood. I think that's definitely true. Yeah, had a pretty uneventful day. I got the job, by the way, for anyone who doesn't know. I had a job interview on Sunday, and I got the job. I'm excited about that. When do I start? Who knows? Whenever HR is done sorting through paperwork and stuff. But HR and corporate has been jerking that workplace around, apparently. So I might not my first day might be the first day of haunt, so that means I might not be doing any makeup until the first day of haunt, which means I won't have time to practice any of the makeup looks that I will be needing to do. So that's gonna be fun. Like, not only not practice, I'm not gonna know what needs to be done possibly until the first day of haunt. So fingers crossed that I will be able to work before then, but you know, we shall see. So chat is a little quiet today.
Yep. A lot of people are working on stuff.
Yeah, a lot of people are working. A lot of people are sleeping because it's early morning or late at night.
In general, Tuesday crowds are smaller.
And it is a Tuesday. It is a Tuesday.
More than we normally get.
What?
We got up to like 9 or 10 for a little bit there, which is more than we normally get on a Tuesday
That's
at any
true.
time of day. So
That is indeed true. I did feel good about that. So, by the way, chat, Annie and my anniversary is coming up next month. It's October 2nd. It's going to be our 4th anniversary. I'm very excited. Well, I don't think we're going to be able to stream because I think we're going to be working. Yeah, I think unfortunately both of us are going to be working because that is a haunt day. But we'll probably celebrate the following Monday when we don't have work. But if anyone has ideas for dates or gifts or anything like that, that would be appreciated because, you know, it's been 4 years. So I've already pulled out some of my big guns early on. Yeah, let's shake it up. Chat, this is your cue to be like, oh, Annie, you should write Naomi a song. Yeah. Are you ever going to write me a song? Yeah, one day. One day more. I don't know what it is about Dead by Daylight that makes me want to sing Les Mis. Well, yes, in general singing brings my nerves down, but specifically Les Mis songs come to my head when I'm playing DVD.
Maybe they make you feel like large and epic.
Maybe? I'm not sure. We shall see. But I can't sing for long periods of time, or I get struck. I get stricken. Struck. I love you.
And you?
Give me a kiss.
The bean laundry here.
Yes. I got a kiss. Gay. That's gay. Alright. Just waiting around for my friends. I feel like maybe I should just...
I guess since we're all just talking to ourselves here, I'm just going to quickly go over for the VOD folks as well. Best ways to support us, we are Twitch affiliates. You can give bits, you can give subscriptions. We'd love you when you do that. There are some very adorable emotes of our 4 guinea pigs that you'll get if you subscribe, and then if we get enough subscribers, we will also have one of our lovely dog Olive, and that is all courtesy of Moxie Moth, who is often in chat. Find her on Instagram, Moxie Moth. She also has a webcomic. Check that out. It's hilarious.
Oh, yeah.
And we are characters on it. Mostly
Yes.
you.
Yeah, I don't think you've been featured yet.
I don't think I have.
Olive is featured in one.
We also have a Ko-fi. You can see it at the bottom left
Yes.
of our screen there, but it is ko-fi.com/skinnypig. Is it Skinny Pig Games or just Skinny Pig?
I don't know.
I don't remember. It's on the thing. You could minimize this and let me look, or...
I guess I could.
Let me see. It's Skinny Pig Games, yes.
Okay.
ko-fi.com/Skinny Pig Games. It also plays a very loud sound on stream, so that would probably make her jump, and it would be funny.
Yes, it probably would.
And there's also my Bandcamp and stuff, but she'll go over all that as closing admin.
Yes,
so.
yes.
I'm headed off, finally.
Okay.
I love you.
I love you.
Bye, chat. Be good to
Bye,
my wifey.
Annie.
Be good to my wifey. And
I'm not your wifey yet. Not until next year.
Well, you're not my wife. You're my wifey. That's like wifey.
Okay. Well, we're just waiting, and I feel slightly awkward. Maybe I should just play? I don't know how long they're going to be. I'm just worried that I'm going to start a match, and then they're going to be like, okay, we're ready.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Ah.
It just takes so long to load in.
Yeah. don't know.
Disconnect, you can't get into another one for 5 minutes. So.
I know. I don't know. Okay, I'll do some blood web stuff. I don't understand it, but people can help me maybe.
Getting items that you use in the loadout.
I know that. Oh, but I'm using your blood points, honey. Okay, as long as you're sure. Yeah, because she's actually good at this game, unlike me. Okay, cool. Let me join in.
Lost the connection.
Hello?
Yeah, what's up?
Not much. You're on stream with me. How are you
nice.
doing?
I'm good. Is it like thousands of viewers?
No. It's a Tuesday and it was a last minute stream, so there's like 7 people here, but
7's a lot of people, I feel like.
it's not bad. We've done better. I'll shoot the URL at some point. Do you two want to introduce yourselves?
Oh, to the stream?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm Ryan. I play a lot of Dead by Daylight.
Thanks, Ryan.
Alright, away. My name's Roberto.
Roberto.
Yeah, what's up? I go by Scratch, though.
Yeah, Scratch. Is there anything you want to go by, Ryan, other than Ryan?
You can call me Matcha Mix, too.
Matcha Mix, yeah. Matcha Mix. Oh, hi, Murderous Magpie. Good to see you.
Mother's... Oh.
Sorry, someone in chat. I can see chat and you guys can't, so if I start talking to someone and you're like, who the fuck is she talking to?
Oh, yeah, no, that's cool.
Probably talking to chat. Bye, honey, I love you. Annie's leaving.
I feel like your chat is super cool.
Our chat is super cool. We love our chat. We care our chat. We played Fall Guys for like an hour and a half, and now I just started Dead by Daylight. I'm sorry that you missed Fall Guys, but you can go back and.
Fall Guys is so fun.
Fall Guys is so much fun. Hold on. Do I need to?
I don't know if
I don't know if I have. Okay, good. I was about to say I don't have Roberto. I don't have Scratch. Alright. So, I am excited to fix some generators and try not to get stabbed. I haven't.
Oh my god.
I haven't played
Sorry,
the
there's
new.
a huge spider on my keyboard.
Oh no!
Holy shit.
How big?
Bigger than I am comfortable with.
Oh no.
1 second, sorry to interrupt you.
No, it's fine. The spider
Alright,
just wants to
come
play. The spider just wants to hang out.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, my heart like skipped a beat. Oh okay.
Gosh.
I got it. Alright, we're all good.
You got it? Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, should I unready
sorry.
myself?
I got it. Yeah, I got it ready. I was not ready at that moment.
Oh, okay.
I would be lying to the game if I'd pressed ready.
Chat, can you hear Scratch and Matcha Mix okay? Well, I'm guessing so because Murderous Magpie just said burn it, burn the house, do what you need to do. So
I know. I should have.
set the whole computer on fire. Good grief.
It'd be worth it.
Yeah.
How long have you been streaming for?
Annie and my fiance and I have been streaming for a little over a year. We actually missed the year anniversary. We should have done a thing, but we forgot to. We've been doing it for a little over a year. We are technically Twitch affiliates, so we make money when we do streams, which is really cool. It's
That's
not
sick.
Yeah, it's not a lot, but it's some, you know, it's exciting. So weekday streams, we tend to not get that many people because, you know, it's a weekday, but on the weekends we get a decent number of people who come and stick around. And we have some friends that have a bigger following, and they'll come and raid us. So sometimes we'll have like 80 people in chat for a little bit, which feels pretty special. You know.
No, that's big.
Yeah, it's cool. I'm enjoying it a lot. Yeah, I'll shoot the link in the Discord at some point if you guys want to go check out VODs or anything. We play a lot of stuff. We just started doing a lot of Dead by Daylight because we started playing Dead by Daylight and it's great. So why wouldn't we stream it, you know? But we also used to do like a lot of Fall Guys and Stardew Valley, and occasionally we would do like more narrative games like Undertale and stuff like that. So
I know Dead by Daylight has been like one of the most streamed games like on Twitch since it came out. Like it's like consistently in the top 10.
It's so good. It's so fun, and it's like goofy, and it's scary but not like too scary, so I think like people who don't like playing scary games still enjoy watching it.
Have you encountered Scratch Me or Myers yet?
I don't think so. I don't.
That was like the scariest thing you can encounter in this game.
Oh no.
It's like, so it only works really on an indoor map.
Okay.
And what happened is if you play as Michael Myers with a very specific add-on, you can see the auras of survivors within 32 meters.
No.
And he has 0 tear radius, so you have no warning of him coming, and he sees you, but you just have no idea where he is.
I hate that. Okay, I'm playing on Annie's Steam account, and I'm playing on a character that is very low level that basically has like no perks or anything, so just a heads up.
Okay, we're playing against Freddy Krueger, by the way.
Oh, I hate playing against Freddy.
Yeah, me too, but
he's just so OP.
He kind of is. He has really good synergy with like the meta perks that are already strong. On his own, he's not like crazy good. Okay, he's after me. Oh, he has Ruin. Okay. Oh no, never mind. He's after the other Yui, who just dropped a pallet immediately. So dead zone.
Are you at this gen with me right now?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. We're gonna do it.
God damn.
Oh no.
Oh, now we're in the world.
No. Yay!
Yeah,
okay.
Run. Oh, watch out, he's that way.
Running. Yes, I am running. I keep running. I wish that singing wasn't my coping mechanism with this game, because when I stream it, I'm gonna get struck for singing too much. Oh, shoot.
Oh, for like DMCA?
Yeah. I think I can sing for like 15-second intervals, but if I sing a song for longer than that, then I get like a warning, so.
Yeah. I've definitely been on, oh sorry, I'll move.
No, it's, okay.
I've definitely been on streams where they've like played music, and I've kind of wondered like how
yeah, there's like...
this is not good, we shouldn't all be together.
Yeah.
Also, I'm stuck.
Oh gosh. No.
He didn't fake that. Okay.
No, I hear his heartbeat.
I'll go get Roberto. He's not near you.
Okay.
A good habit in this game is to like learn how to keep your camera on the killer.
Yeah, I've been trying to like, I try to rotate it around a lot, especially
fuck.
when I'm on like the generators, because you don't want to be snuck up on.
He is camping.
Aw, fucking bitch.
No, he just killed somebody. If you come get me.
Yeah.
Do you want me to come get you?
I got it.
Okay.
Whoa, Ryan.
Oh good, I found a gen.
Yeah. Alright, he wasn't camping, he just happened to down someone that was right next to the hook.
Yo, Ryan,
And he happened to be there. Yeah, because I'm asleep. No, it's not a glitch. It's because I'm asleep.
It looks ridiculous, man.
I love how
He's
this
coming
this
this way.
game has like a built-in mechanic to try to discourage
I
camping.
know.
That makes me really happy.
Oh yeah, it happens all the time, anyways.
Yeah, I know it does, but it's nice that they like still try to like build in a mechanic to like encourage people to
Yeah.
stop.
Like barbecue and chili is like the most commonly used perk.
Was that one new?
It shows you the auras of people like farther than 40 meters from the hook, but it also gives you double blood points for like every killer match.
Okay.
So that's why it's also used, because it's like decent tracking and also blood points. Oh, this is not. Oh, you don't have borrowed time? You gotta take the hit.
I did. Oh wow, you won it.
I just realized
Yeah,
that
you
I
gotta
should.
go in there healthy if you don't have borrowed time, especially if he's camping. It's alright, I have decisive strike.
Yes! Ha! No. Go away. Leave me alone. I don't like you, sir. There are just many screaming vibes in the background of this Murderous Magpie, I agree.
Yeah.
Are you in like the... Is someone in the basement?
Yeah.
Roberto is.
Oh no. Do you... I'm nearby. Do you want me to come get you?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
That'd be great. Ooh. It's big.
Yeah. Let's find a spot and I can heal you.
He's right there. Fuck.
Here. Whoa, your head looks crazy too.
A good like practice to try and look behind you while you run is like while you're not being chased by the killer, you can try and practice like running
Okay.
forward while keeping the camera backwards
Okay.
and like switching back and forth.
Oh, I'm so sleepy. Oh, thank you.
He's right over that way.
Okay. How do I point?
Keypad?
I'm using a keyboard.
He actually followed me that whole way.
No, tell me later when we're not running for our lives.
Point is 1
One.
on the keyboard, and on the controller it's up.
Okay. Oh gosh.
And come here is 2.
Okay. No. No, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you.
Is anyone coming for you?
Oh.
Not right now.
Alright, cool, I'm coming for you then.
Nope. I'm in the nightmare world.
We got exposed somehow, man.
Yeah, because make your choice. It's a perk. If he's farther from the hook, you get exposed. This guy doesn't really like to leave the hook, so it's kind of strange that he would use it, but it's his choice.
Maybe he doesn't really know what he's doing.
Yeah.
I hope so.
Yeah, we can hope.
Fuck.
It's raining ash.
Alright, I think I'm dead. I don't have any pallets.
Oh no. God,
There's no pallets. Goddamn.
where is a fucking generator? There's one. Okay. Sorry, I'm used to one of the perks that I have on my Steam is like my character can like see generators from afar, and it's really helpful.
Yeah.
And I'm like, where the fuck are they?
Alright, I'm
Oh,
dead.
Max is dead.
Oh. Freddy's like right behind me murdering someone else. I need to run now. Ah! Sorry, he like jumped in front of me. I'm sorry you died, Ryan.
Oh no, it's all good. It happens.
Especially with fucking Freddy.
Yeah.
Where the fuck is another generator? I also want to get out
I'm
of
gonna
this.
die. I'm just leading him on.
Yui has a key. And if Roberto dies or she dies, then
I died.
never mind. You guys only have to complete one more generator to leave
Okay.
because she has a key. But Yui's not really accomplishing anything.
Okay. Great.
You are. Roberto's dead.
Oh no! Ah!
Alright.
No, no. Sorry. He snuck up on me. Damn it.
Oh, you don't. Unless you have balanced landing, you never
Ah!
go on the hills.
Oh shit.
But it's alright. It's so tempting. Like, it seems like such a good idea.
Oh, wiggle, 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 wiggle. Dude, you just walked past a hook. What are you doing? Oh my god, am I actually gonna do it? Ah!
Wait,
He's
what?
trying to let you live. He's trying to let you live.
Is he really? I don't think so.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I think he's just boosted it, Freddy. Yui's at check.
Fuck. Fuck. Okay.
She is standing near a generator, but she's not doing it.
Yeah.
Now she's going in a walker.
Oh my god. Really? Come get me, bitch.
This is the low rank experience.
Oh god. Come get me. Come get me. Oh, for fuck's sake.
You can try waving, yeah. Maybe that will guilt trip her. It looks like she doesn't want to leave locker quite yet.
You know what? If I was actually in this situation, like real life, that would probably be me as well. So like, just like
That's
hiding in
true.
the locker.
She's gonna get crows soon.
Dude, one time I was playing
Oh, he found him.
I was playing this game and I was working on the generator and I heard the heartbeat, so I went and I was right next to a locker, so I went and hid in it, like not running, just walked. Oh, there we go. Okay. And then this person who was being chased by the killer ran straight towards the locker. And oh my god, she actually saved me. Thank you.
Run, you're exposed.
No, Yui's exposed, not Meg.
Oh.
No. Oh my god.
Nice.
Ah! I'll finish that story later.
Huh,
Oh.
weird.
Stop. Why can't I heal myself? Damn it. Oh,
Oh, because you're out of the med kit.
shit.
Ran out.
God. Fucking damn it. Okay. Hold on. I trying
You got
to
this,
walk.
you got this.
I'm trying to. No, I can't walk that way. I had a bad time walking that way.
Look, your friend Yui was right there.
Oh, hi. Where are you going?
Go run up to her and ask her to heal you.
Oh,
Oh, actually.
Uh-oh. Freddy is...
heal me. Heal me, please.
She went to the right.
Stop running from
Oh
me.
yeah,
Oh my god.
she doesn't look behind her. I don't think she realizes what's going
Oh
on.
my god. Please help me. Help me.
She's near the gate.
Yeah, I can still see her. Come on, please. 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 Honey.
What is she doing?
Honey.
What is her plan?
Oh my god. Okay, you know what? Fuck you. Fuck you, bitch. Go find the fucking generator.
Watch out.
What?
The
Oh
left.
shit.
The left.
yeah, I saw him. This one fully fixed? Yeah.
Okay. Interesting choice, Yui. Yui ran to the basement
Why?
in front of him.
Why?
I think he'd notice, but maybe he didn't. If you do a generator, you both can leave.
Okay. Will I have to find the hatch?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which, is there an offering? Let me see.
Come on.
Oh, it doesn't let me see the offering screen.
Ah! Ah! No, no,
Uh-oh.
no, 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 no. Let me just. Oh, okay,
Oh,
cool.
he's gonna try and slug so that.
Oh yeah, he wants. He's.
No,
I
here
can't
he
really
comes.
see this. It's like,
Okay.
dude, the game's over.
Yeah, just.
Okay.
Okay, I'm ready to die now. I'm ready to die. Can we move on? There we go.
Alright.
Murderous Magpie said, your character was so energetically lifting those arms to achieve nothing. Yep, I was just pretending to be a bird. Flap, flap, flap. Alright, well, we died. Sorry that took so long. Jesus Christ.
Hey, you know what? We'll do better next time.
Yeah. I
With
gotta
the help of
practice the, like,
Roberto.
walking while looking behind me thing.
Oh, yeah,
I
that's-
have trouble with it.
That's probably the most important thing you can do.
I'm trying to things I can. Sure, why not? First aid kit. Why not?
I think Sprint Burst is a good perk.
Yeah, I just put that on.
Yeah,
So.
because it helps you think of like the idea that like just getting even if you can't really loop the killer, just getting distance on them
Yeah.
is sometimes just as effective. Like, it's not always about like escaping the chase, more so about just like buying your team time.
Yeah, buying time, absolutely. Okay, what time is it? Okay, I think I have time for one more game, and then I have to end the stream because we're raiding.
Sounds
I'm
good.
gonna raid a friend of ours, who lives in England, who does a stream called Games and Gams, which is they stream like at really early in the morning, and then he gets on his exercise bike and plays games at the same time to make sure that he gets up early and exercises. So
Wow. Dedication.
I know, right? It's pretty cool.
That is wild.
Yeah, so he does games and gams. So I think he's finishing up Death's Door right now, which is like this adorable little platformer, top-down platformer game where you're like a little murder crow. You're a little crow and you murder things. It's adorable,
Yeah,
actually.
that's sick.
Yeah, it's great, actually. I'm enjoying it immensely. Alright, looking for a match. Okay. How's chat doing? Mostly chat right now is just Murderous Magpie. It seems like everyone else is lurking, which is fine. How are you, Magpie? Are you excited for Crowroy, for Death's Door? Yes, Magpie enjoys Death's Door too. Alright.
I'm going to bring some stronger builds. Since it's the last game, I'm gonna try and help the team.
Thank you. Sounds good.
That adds 16, 32, that's 2 heals. Okay.
Okay. It is late, and you are right to be sleepy. I don't know how to say your username. I'm sorry. Esquere? Esquere? I don't know. I'm sorry.
Let's get it.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot to grab an offering. Shit. Oh well.
No, you're good.
Okay.
last games we were playing, I was just making flashbangs and throwing them at the killer. I wasn't taking it too serious.
Oh man, that's great.
At least for one of them.
Murders Magpie, it is 11:20 p.m. where I am. I think where Scratch and Machamex are too.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, it is late, but not like super late. It's some people should probably go to bed. You know, some people being probably me. Am I going to? No, I'm not. But you know.
I'm gonna stay up all night.
Yeah. God, it is so fucking hot. Is it hot where you guys are?
Yeah.
Ugh,
Yeah.
it's gross. It was like 90 degrees outside today. The same map. You kidding me?
Ba, ba, ba. Yeah.
Lame.
It's, Alright.
Oh,
Who is it? Uh-oh, it's Bubba. Oh, I am hella dead.
Oh. Let me just...
Do you have bamboozle? Alright, gotta get to a pallet. Oh, fuck. Watch out.
Ah! No! No! No, looping. Oh god. Ow. Well, that was my bad.
So if this killer camps, there's like nothing you can do.
Fucking hell. Yeah, just put me on the hook. There we
We'll see his moves. We'll see what he does.
go. I'm hooked on a feeling.
Oh, he's coming back. Oh yeah, he has barbecue and chili.
He walked away from me, I think.
Yeah, he came for me, but then he left me alone.
He's chasing me.
Okay, great. I'm just gonna bring it.
Flap my arms. Flap
Oh
your
my
arms.
god, the pallet respect.
Thank you. Here?
I
Or?
think he's chasing me. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
He's
Ryan, so
a little
Okay.
strange.
he'll be okay.
Magpie, I agree with you. I also do not care for this killer at all. Alright, thank you.
Actually, I like this killer, but if they camp, it's kind of miserable.
That's fair.
Alright. He left me. He didn't want the smoke. He's by the boat, if anyone's there.
Yeah. I think we're gonna go back to it.
Scary, I'm sorry you had to leave the house today. Shit. Okay, I need to stop looking at chat while I'm repairing this. One down.
Oh, I'm in the basement.
Oh
That's not good.
no!
That we only got one generator done? Oh well. Oh, he's not camping.
Magpie, chainsaws are scary, so don't feel bad about being scared of that.
We gotta do this save very meticulously. You cannot do it in front of him.
Oh my god. there's
Roberto,
no-
don't do it. Do not do it. Do not do
I'm
it.
not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. But there's no pallets here. We're fucked.
Yeah, this map's kind of a giant dead zone. Someone should rescue me before I reach stage 2, though.
Okay.
Otherwise, we're just basically giving him another free hook.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got him pretty far away. I think.
Do you want me to go get him?
I think Adam's coming for me.
Okay. I am almost done with
Okay,
this generator.
Roberto's down, so this is good.
Oh,
Alright,
crap.
cool. Adam, what a homie. He probably gets his deliverance, too.
Okay. I got that generator.
I pulled him pretty far.
Yeah. One thing you could do against this killer, since he kind of chews up pallets, vaults are really strong against him because he can't chainsaw you through vaults that easily.
Okay.
So you can like kind of force an M1 on him twice instead of going down like immediately.
Okay.
Is anyone getting Roberto?
No,
I am kind of far away, so I can't right
Okay,
now.
I'll get you then.
Especially because I can hear the fucker. I don't know where he is, though. Oh, there he is. Okay.
This is a huge dead zone. We shouldn't be healing here.
Everywhere's a dead zone.
No, right here is good. He's probably coming. Yeah, he is. Nice, he did have deliverance.
He got me.
Hi, Annie. I'm glad you got to the laundromat okay.
Where are the fucking generators?
Yeah, great question. I don't like that I can hear him. I don't know where he is, but I can hear him.
Alright. I'll get you, Roberto.
Oh, what's that?
Oh,
Okay.
shit.
Oh, okay.
Shit, run! Run, you stupid bitch! Why are you walking so oh, gosh. He actually didn't see me. I thought he did see me,
Nice.
and I tried to run away. And then, of course, he got closer to me because I was an idiot. Okay. Okay. Damn it. Oh, shit.
Where the fuck is he?
I just saw him.
Okay.
He's over by... Oh, damn it, I lost track of him. I also don't know this map super well, so I'm like trying to think of how do I explain where he
Yeah.
is.
Oh no. It's right there.
Is anyone going for Adam?
I'll go for it.
Oh,
Oh,
wait, you're injured and dead on hook.
Ah,
Yeah, I
shit,
know.
shit, shit, shit,
Not bad.
shit,
I'm about to
shit,
finish
shit,
this
shit,
generator.
shit, shit. Okay, there we go.
Okay, I think now's your chance to get him. Well, you're at my generator.
Okay, I'm wiggling, I'm wiggling, I'm wiggling. Wiggle, 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 and I've been hooked. Okay. I think we might be fucked. Just a thought.
Yeah, we totally are.
God damn it. I just realized we might be late to my friend's stream. That's okay. Everyone in chat, start thinking about raid phrases. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Fuck. Alright, okay, so once this game's over, we're gonna raid y'all.
Well, he was chasing me and then he walked away. He's smart. He like gets a pallet out of chase and then he drops it. I don't know where he is.
Shit! No, 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 no. Oh, okay, I'm dead. I'm dead. No, fuck. We might be fucked is a good raid phrase. Thank you, Annie. And I'm going into the murder basement. My favorite. And here I go. I'm dead. Well, this was not my best.
It's alright, we got him
Yeah.
next time.
It's all good.
This area has a lot of pallets, but we already did the generator. I think we did the generators a little too close to each other, so like he can just easily
Yeah.
defend the other ones.
Probably. Alright, well,
It's all good though.
I am gonna head on out of here and do closing admin for my stream and then raid my friend. But thank you, Scratch and Matcha Mix, for playing with me. I do appreciate it. I think
Yeah, it was
chat
fun.
enjoyed it. Take care, both of you.
Yeah, likewise.
Yeah.
Oh man, he just walked right past me, but it was fun playing with you.
It was fun playing with you both too. Alright, chat, say bye. Bye, guys.
Bye, chat.
Alright, let me switch to cam. Alright, I am sweating out. Ooh, I'm like way low down because I'm short compared to Annie. Alright, so closing admin. Let's do it real fast like. So for those of you who don't know, my name is Naomi. There's my info. My fiance, who was here earlier, Annie, there's her info. The cage behind us has the beans. The dog that you've heard crying a couple of times, that is Olive. If you want to watch VODs, you should go here to YouTube. They are uploaded late and a little sporadically, but we've been working on doing better recently. There's a new one going up tomorrow? Or this morning? I don't know. Annie knows. I already forgot what Annie told me. If you like any of the music that you heard, you should go to Bandcamp, which, by the way, let me put the music back on. If you liked any of the music you heard, you should go to Bandcamp and you can listen to some of it there. What else is there? We have a Ko-fi. If you would like to help us out, please donate responsibly. But we do have a Ko-fi if any of you would like to help out. And yeah, I believe that the raid phrase is going to be we might be fucked. I also just realized that Annie didn't tell me how to raid. Annie didn't tell me how to raid. That's a little too far down. I don't want you to see how gross the floor in this room is right now. So let me figure out, how does one raid? Oh shit. I should have had her show me how to do that before. Chat, can you help me? How do I raid? Annie, you forgot to tell me. Give me a second to look at all the things. Go to the Twitch tab. Okay, I'm on. Yeah, I'm there. I'm in Chrome. Yep, I'm there. There's a button for it. Raid. There's Meredith. Start raid. Alright, cool. So, got that raid underway. So we're gonna all go and raid the brothers Meredith. And we're going to say we might be fucked. So here it is in chat. We might be fucked. There we go. Alright. I love how it says both me and Annie are, we're only one person right now, even though she's not physically here. Anyway, thank you all so much for joining. It's been so much fun on this Tuesday night stream. I hope you have a great night. Take your meds, eat food, hydrate, take care of yourselves, chat. We're gonna raid now. I'm gonna switch over to the outro screen. Bye, everyone. Love you. Mwah.